You ever notice how you can get a raise and somehow still feel broke? Like you go from making $35,000 a year to $45,000 a year. That's an extra $10,000. That's supposed to feel life-changing. But 3 months later, your apartment's nicer, your car payment's higher, you're eating out more, and somehow your bank account still looks the same. You're working harder, you're earning more, but nothing really feels different. If that's you, this video is going to mess with your assumptions about money in the best possible way, because there are actually 5 income levels that dramatically change your lifestyle, and most people don't understand what really changes at each level. My name is Zach, and I spend way too much time thinking about how income levels shape financial freedom and lifestyle design. If you're someone who feels like you should be further ahead financially despite earning more than you used to, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Here's the thing. Income doesn't change your life linearly. It changes your life in thresholds. And if you don't understand those thresholds, you'll accidentally sabotage the very lifestyle you're trying to build. Let's break them down. Level 1. Survival income. 0 to around $30,000 per year. Look, at this level, money isn't about freedom. It's about oxygen.
According to data from the U.S. Census Bureau and Bureau of Labor Statistics, households earning under roughly $30,000 per year spend nearly all of their income on housing, food, transportation, and healthcare. There is no investing journey. There is no passive income. There is stress, constant stress. Here's what most people don't realize. When you're at survival income, your brain literally works differently. Behavioral economists call this the scarcity mindset. When money is tight, your cognitive bandwidth shrinks. Studies from Princeton and Harvard show financial stress can reduce cognitive capacity similar to losing a full night's sleep. That means worse decisions, short-term thinking, high-interest debt traps. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so what's the solution? At this level, the math is simple but brutal. If you make $25,000 a year after taxes, that's about $2,000 per month. Rent, $900. Food, $400. Transportation, $300. Utilities plus phone, $200. Insurance plus MISC, $200. You're done. There's no margin. So the focus here is not investing, it's income expansion. Action steps. Increase hourly wage, not hours. Acquire one monetizable skill. Move to higher paying geography if possible. Avoid lifestyle inflation at all costs. Your only job at level 1 is to escape.
This is where things start to feel stable. You can pay your bills. You might have a little savings. You're not panicking every week. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median individual income in the U.S. sits around the mid-$50,000 range. This is the middle-class comfort zone. But here's the trap. This is where most people get stuck forever, because life feels okay. Now let's run the math. You make $60,000. After taxes, maybe you take home $48,000. That's $4,000 a month. Rent or mortgage is $1,500. Car is $400. Food is $600. Insurance is $300. Utilities and subscriptions are $400. MISC spending is $600. You might have $200 to $400 left. That's where investing begins. But psychologically? This is where lifestyle creep explodes. You upgrade your phone. You upgrade your apartment. You justify the nicer car because I work hard. And suddenly, your margin disappears again. This is where it gets really interesting. At level 2, your life doesn't change because of income. It changes because of discipline. If you invest just $500 a month at a 7% annual return, over 30 years, that becomes about $600,000. That's not flashy, but it's powerful. The difference between someone who builds wealth at this level and someone who doesn't is usually just 10 to 15% of their income, and most people spend it instead.
Now we're talking. This is the level where lifestyle actually changes. You can travel comfortably, live in a desirable neighborhood, save aggressively, invest seriously. But here's what most people don't realize. Happiness plateaus. A famous Princeton study suggested emotional well-being levels off around $75,000, adjusted higher today with inflation. Later research shows life satisfaction continues rising, but day-to-day emotional happiness doesn't spike dramatically after basic needs and comfort are met. Translation: more money doesn't automatically make you happier. It gives you options. Let's say you earn $120,000. After taxes, maybe $90,000 take home. That's $7,500 per month. If you invest $2,000 per month at 7% for 25 years, that's over $1.6 million. Now we're in wealth-building territory. But psychologically, this is dangerous. You start comparing yourself upward. Your friends buy investment properties, someone starts a business, your coworker upgrades to a luxury SUV. You feel behind, even though you're objectively ahead. This is called relative income bias. You don't compare to where you were, you compare to who's around you. Action steps at level 3. Automate investments immediately. Max out retirement accounts. Avoid doubling fixed expenses. Invest in income-producing assets. This level is where millionaires are quietly created, or where six-figure earners stay broke forever.
Okay, this is where lifestyle shifts dramatically. Private school becomes realistic. Luxury travel becomes normal. Home ownership in prime areas becomes possible. But here's the twist. Expenses explode at this level because your peer group changes. You move into a $1.5 million house. Property taxes, $20,000 plus per year. Private school, $25,000 per child. Lifestyle costs balloon. Now, you might be thinking, at $300,000, you're rich. Not necessarily. After taxes, maybe you take home $200,000. If your fixed costs are $180,000, you're not free. You're committed. Here's what most people don't realize. Freedom isn't about income. It's about margin. At this level, the wealthy separate themselves from high earners. High earners spend based on income. Wealth builders spend based on investment returns. If you build a $5 million portfolio earning 5%, that's $250,000 per year without touching principal. That's freedom. The shift here is psychological. Stop thinking like an employee. Start thinking like a capital allocator. Action steps. Diversify income streams. Own equity, businesses, real estate, index funds. Prioritize net worth over lifestyle optics. Now we're in rare territory. Less than 1% of households reach this income level. At this stage, lifestyle is no longer constrained by normal decisions. You're deciding between opportunities, not expenses. But here's where it gets really interesting. At this level, money becomes less about lifestyle and more about influence. Philanthropy, business ownership, political access, legacy planning. The conversations shift from how much does it cost to what kind of impact do I want? But the psychology doesn't disappear. Status games get bigger, egos get louder, risk increases. Some people lose everything here because confidence turns into overconfidence. The math shifts too. If you earn $1 million per year, and invest $500,000 annually at 7% for 20 years, you're approaching $20 million. Now, money compounds faster than you can spend it. At this level, your main risk is not under-earning, it's mismanaging scale. The real insight? Look, most people obsess over jumping from level 2 to level 3, but the biggest lifestyle jump? It's actually from level 1 to level 2, from panic to stability, from stress to breathing room. After that, the improvements become incremental. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If you can't manage $60,000 responsibly, $160,000 won't fix you. It will magnify you. Income amplifies behavior. It doesn't correct it. The framework you should follow. Instead of chasing income blindly, follow this sequence. 1. Escape survival. 2. Build margin. 3. Automate investing. 4. Buy assets. 5. Design freedom intentionally. Ask yourself, what level am I actually at? Am I building margin, or am I upgrading expenses? Because here's what most people don't realize. The goal isn't the highest income level. The goal is the lowest income level that gives you freedom. If you need $500,000 per year to feel secure, that's a lifestyle problem. If you can feel free at $120,000 with investments growing quietly, you win earlier. Final thoughts. Look, money changes your lifestyle in stages, but it changes your identity gradually. And if you don't control the psychology, the math won't save you. So here's what I want you to do right now. Figure out your current level. Calculate your margin. Decide what your freedom number actually is. Not the Instagram number, not the ego number, the real number. Because financial freedom isn't about impressing people. It's about waking up without anxiety. If this helped you rethink how income actually works, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're serious about building wealth the smart way. And remember, more income doesn't automatically change your life, but understanding income levels, that changes everything.